this is Jessamine. I cannot believe he mixed the powders together. He's like, oh, it looks the same. I'm just gonna mix it together. It's from a fucking crime scene. Holmes, what the fuck is your problem? Now I just have white powder. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm doing fine. I didn't think this game would be a rage game, but apparently it is. I should have done this with a webcam, because then you would have saw how angry I was when he mixed the powders together.
What would be the reaction? It has no effect.
No effect whatsoever!
Let's mix some water with this powder.
Okay. Do I actually have to do this each time?
Let's mix a glue or pasty substance, like starch.
Okay, how about this?
Let's examine it under a man's hair.
How do you know it's a man's hair? What if it's a woman's hair?
Let's examine it. A light feminine perfume.
What? How do you get a perfume
It seems to me that we have gathered all of the key elements, Watson. However, before we retire, let's summarize
you're
our
gonna make me an
findings.
alcoholic.
The questions should be answered yes or no, and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Oh gosh, no, I don't want to do this.
To answer a question, first choose yes or no by clicking on it. Then browse your testimonies, reports, and documents on the left page to find that contains of the justification of the spitting all over the place. Click your decided answer to select it, then click the appropriate frame on the quiz page to place your answer. Once you have answered all the questions, close the notebook. You'll be informed if your replies are correct.
If correct, if there's a mistake. If the latter occurs, open the notebook again and try a different answer. Quiz time! Do you have an idea of the weapon used for the crime? Yes. Could the murderer escape through the stairs going to the second floor? He couldn't have, because the lady was there the entire time. Do I actually have to add stuff to it? Okay. Ashes found in the smoking room were from English cigarettes. No. I forgot. How do I add? There we go. Was the side door going to the kitchen open after the shot? Oh, wait. Can I add testimonies to that? Okay, I can't. Okay. Was the side door going to the kitchen open after the shot? Oh, can I skip that one? Did Miss Lambert choose, no. She did not choose the tables. Okay, how do I get rid of that? Go away. I don't want you anymore! Shoot. How do I cancel out of that? I don't want that. Please get rid of it. Take it away. Germ! Okay, let's see here. Did Miss Lambert choose tablecloths and arrange tables? No, she did not. What was the name of that? Oh, I can't remember the name. Where are the conversations? Can I not see the conversations now? What was his name? It won't let me look at the stuff now? I need to see the name of the dude! Oh, go to the notes. There we go. Oh, gosh. Okay. So it's Philippe de Mustache. Or whatever his name was. Okay. Now we need to find the one where, No. I think the maid. No, it wasn't the maid. Someone was complaining about the... Who was that person? Why, game? Why are you making me remember stuff? Someone complained about the placement of the tables. Oh, was it, him? No, that was the wrong guy. This guy. Other servants. There's a lot of us who serve the hall. Oh, no. Wait. Was he the one who complained to throw out any reporters? No. He chatters on like all the French, but I don't think he came back. Someone was complaining that the tables were completely wrong and that the guy didn't like white. Was it Mr. Grimble? Murder, President Bonzi, for a little bit. Well, I asked him the same questions a lot. I asked him the same questions so much. Okay, speech. Oh, it's slowly going up. I thought it was going through them all, and there was tons of pages of it. But the speech was quite puzzling. The witness really worried about these days. He turned in the horn. Okay, one of these people complained. Let's start with Major Douche. No. That's the question that's used for missing authorities. There's cleaning, there it goes. The Frenchman, Mary, employer, the garbage, French, passage. Did anyone observe the pathway when the shot was fired? No one came this way. Okay. That's quit, right? I'm not sure. No, that's quiz. I thought it said quiz. Okay, we need to go back up. And, there. Wow, this is gonna take a while, I'm sorry. Ashes found in the smoking room were from cigarettes. That answer is no. Can I put the cigar here? No? Okay. Oh, okay. Staircase. The staircase room, the tablecloth drawers. So that goes there. Okay. A bedroom handle. Door leading to the kitchen corridor was twisted down. The corridor in the kitchen was filled with smell of gunpowder. The corridor in the kitchen, there was a trace of sauce on the handle. Corridor in the stairs, handling, ladies' room, found object, corridor in the kitchen, near the kitchen, corridor in the kitchen, smoking room, wet, ashy footprints. Maybe that's not it. Garden of cigarette, white flaky acids, name of... Okay. We can try that. Was the side door going to the kitchen open after the shot? Garden outside, the service door, cigarette, white flaky ashes. Corridor to the stairs, no. Ladies' room, no. Corridor to the kitchen, powdery residue found on the door frame leading to the ballroom. That's the, side door going to the kitchen open after the shot. I think that's this one. Oh, no, that would be this. Conversations. Was the side door... I don't know. Can you explain? I'm going to actually pause this, and I'll be back as soon as I figure everything out, okay? Because I don't want this to be boring for anyone, and I have a feeling I'm going to get frustrated. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm just doing the last one, which is among the interrogated people, did any others besides Colonel Patterson have bad eyesight? I added the guest list. Now I just have to find the person who talked about people with bad eyesight. It was a woman, right? What happened to the carpet during, can you describe the Frenchman for me? Anyway, no, that was not right. The problem is in my mind, I can't remember who said what. Someone talked about the list. I know someone talked about the list. Was it Sue? No. Maybe it was Miss Lambert. Yes, it was Miss Lambert. So let's go back here and put this here. And then we'll, close the book, I guess.
We must have made an error, Watson. Let's check our answers.
Okay, you're not going to help me with this?
The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
I haven't been pressing yes or no. Do you have an idea of the... Yes. Okay. Did Miss Lambert choose the tablecloths? No. I don't know the answer to this. Was the side door going to the kitchen, open after the shot? It would have to be one of the people in the main room. What did they have to say? Yes, I was here. I could easily see the door because there were so few people. What happened after the shot was fired? I left the room as almost everyone did. I must leave now and make my excuses to Miss Living up to my behavior, don't you think? Nah, I don't give a fuck what you do. Okay, how about him? Your presence? No. The shot. I jumped up, looked at the shot. I saw a little flirt. I mean, Miss Bonds is... Okay, how about you? All I know is a money bag joining in a mad rush with their wives or whatever. Okay, The gate was the only way out of here. I've already secured the other doors. Your presence here. Murder. Future business. Speech. Foes. Anxiety. What's that? Oh yeah, that was him drinking, right? That was him drinking. That was someone drinking, right? I can't remember. I had to have been drinking. Okay, I was so sad. Guests, of course. You don't use the man. Can you explain the person? No. Any personal relationship? No. The moment that it occurred was sort of man is bound to advice upon the stuff. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Okay. And then close the book.
We must have made an error, Watson.
Oh no, this is gonna take forever.
Let's check our answers.
Okay.
The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
I think that someone other than him had bad eyesight. I'm going to have to read it again. I thought Miss Lambert said 2 people had bad eyesight. No, 1 person had bad eyesight and 1 person... Let's see. Of course, I made a complete list inside the dining room. I believe it was the police needed. Well, nevertheless, I must find caution and pay. I just made a proposal, particular argument, a meal, or remarks. Method of arranging the table. He also advised those with poor eyesight and hearing should be seated so that the acoustics were better. So the first category was marked with a point, the second with a cross. Okay, so now I need to go here and look. A point. So 4 people had bad eyesight? So that one I think is correct. No. I think this might be one of the problems. I'm not sure. I don't actually remember anyone talking about it. I'm sure someone's yelling at the screen. Jezebel, how could you? I know exactly what's going on. So let's look through these again. No. Clean downstairs. The lounge was the main gate. Wait. Side door going into the kitchen? I think yes. Because, was it her? Passage, right here. Did you or anyone pass this way after the shot was fired? No one has come this way, not at the moment. I returned after emptying my bucket. Okay, so I think it's hers. And no. It's...
We must have made an error,
No!
Watson.
Holmes, please!
Let's check our answers.
Holmes, please! Come on.
The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Do you have an idea of the weapon that was used for the crime? Can you explain the presence at the reception? Bumsy said 2 invitations to my wife. Do you have any personal relationship with Miss Bonsby? It was that prick guy, right? He said he saw a gun or something. Where's he at? I can tell by his stupid face right there. I jumped up and I looked in the direction of the shot. That's when I saw the little flirt of me. Bouncy seemed to be placing something in her handbag in a cloud of smoke. She rushed to the stage. I may say all of a sudden and should be fine. No. The guy who had good hearing said he knew what the gun was. The guy who got drunk and was going to take all the, booze. Yeah, this right here. Bouncy, so I may toss tons. No, he didn't do it. So I thought someone said he knew what kind of gun it was because of the sound of it, because he's heard it before. I'm probably wrong. Like all servants, I was in the ballroom. Speaking of, okay, one of the doors opened. I saw a person hidden from the other view. A beautiful long lady stood there. Long lady? And was someone ashamed of staring at her so much? Further precise, the tragedy occurred. I've been standing when the shot rang out. I personally remained at the bar after it. Do you notice Miss Hood? No. Whiskey? Yes. A fine ear. Much the question about his sounds. I can tell you from the applause. Old Brownie had arrived and entered from my right. Anyone else? Hold on a moment. Just going to tabloid. How long did it? Well, I could do the purse one. Because if he said he was in the purse, it's a small gun.
We must have made an error, Watson. The question should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Let's see, is there anything else I have? I think all this other stuff is right. The only one I'm having a problem with is, this one. You have any idea what the weapon was used for the crime? Yes, I do, because I have the gun. Where's the gun go? I magically no longer have the gun. Okay, well. Oh, her testimony. Where's her testimony at? Right here. Didn't she talk about the gun? The pistol. Yeah, I knew that!
We must have made an error, Watson. Let's check our answers.
No!
The question should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Okay, this one's obviously right. I think this one is right. Because I believe that it was her handgun. Could the murderer escape through the window? I mean, upstairs. No. I added window. Ashes found in the smoking room was from English cigarettes. No. In the garden outside the service door. Where's the evidence? In the room. Powder in the corridor of the kitchen is gunpowder. The corridor in the stairs? No. Rice powder, very punchy, resembling the far gunpowder, not offensive at all. It could be used in quality external presence of gunpowder. A corridor of the kitchen. Red hairs found in a wash bowl. Yeah, good idea. Corridor, staircase, corridor, ladies' room, corridor, kitchen, corridor. The ashes found in the smoking room are from English cigarettes. I need to read the study of tobacco again, I think. Study of tobacco. Read that shit. Local herb mixed with tobacco and the leaves. Complexity, common encounter, Brazilian. I think he said it was Brazil, right? But he's asking about cigarettes. It was from a cigar. The garden outside the service door, cigarette, but with white flaky ashes. It says it is a cigarette. Maybe yes?
We must have made The question should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony received during the investigation.
Garden outside the service door, cigarette, but with the white flaky ashes. I swear it looked like a cigar. Ballroom, the handle of the door leading the corridor has been twisted down. The corridor to the kitchen is smell. Corridor in the kitchen, there's a smell of gunpowder. The corridor to the kitchen, there's a trace of sauce. Handles to the door, the corridor to the stairs. Corridor to the stairs, there's a trace of sauce in the handle of the door of the stairs. The staircase room, there seems to be sauce found in the racks. There's so much sauce. The staircase in the room, the blue tablecloths found in the drawer there are shorter than the ones found in the ballroom. The corridor to the stairs, he could be hiding under the table the entire time. The corridor to the stairs, a handbag found on the floor where it had tickets to from Geneva to London, a passport, and a revolver of a small caliber. In the ladies' room, there was a round object preserved in white powder. Traces of a round object. Traces of a round object? Because it was in... Okay. The corridor kitchen, powdery residue found on the floor, frame leading to the ballroom. At a height, the kitchen, someplace lost. Someone lost an interesting button from a thing. Corridor of the kitchen, large black cloth found. The smoking room, wet, ashy footprints from the size 7. Oh, the garden outside the service door, cigarettes butt with flaky ashes. The name on it is... Okay, maybe I should do this. Corridor to the kitchen, a large black cloth found. I already read that one. Dirty cloth found in the room. Characteristic to army officer gloves. Powder found in the corridor in the kitchen, no doubt. Gunpowder. Corridor in the stairs found that matches the powder found in the ladies' room. The small box under the table. Corner of the kitchen, black hair found. Oily due to the use of brilliantine, hair of a man. Brilliantine. Red hairs found in a wash bowl. Very thin women's hairs. Okay. How about now?
We must have made an error, Watson. Let's check our answers.
This has been Jasmine. I've been playing Sherlock Holmes, and we're going to figure this out next time. Goodbye.